Howdy, y'all. Welcome on in. My name's Blooming Thorn. Welcome to the tavern. Hopefully, you guys are well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today I am working at the Endventure, working on getting honey and frying oil made. Also, might work on some of the villagers, try to get some of the trades properly done, so that way I can actually have a trade network going with them. Beyond that, though, should be nice and chill and relaxed. If you guys are enjoying the content, liking always does help. Well, subscribe if you're new, and of course, hit notification bell as well. Always goes a long way in those terms. Nevertheless, hanging out always is the main goal. That said, and without further ado, a lot of work. I decided to change my mind. I'm probably just gonna make the honey farm down here, I think, because I was looking at how exactly to make these things work. And since I have all this space, I think this will be a perfect spot for all the bees to have their own enclosures. Be big enough for them to have the tubing done and everything else needed for them to thrive in this little environment. I will have to create an environment for them first, but thankfully I have a honey guy now. So, nests are no longer a problem with that. I do have honey bottles, but I don't plan on using them for that. But I wouldn't mind at least a good amount of room for them. I do want at least like a handful of nests for the villas. I'll say I might as well play some music in the background because I realize there's a lot of stuff to do. That's fine. It's not overly audioed, I hope. If not, someone I'm sure will tell me because they don't like it. In any case, before I get started, I need to grab some dirt, flowers, and a few other things for the containers of said bees. Might knock that back a bit. That'll do. I don't think I need a whole freaking inventory worth, but it's better than nothing. My legs. Also, make a chocolate factory down here, as well as the frying oil will be done elsewhere, but I think everything can be mostly done down here with chocolate and honey. I think I'll probably do the chocolate over on this side, which should only need this much area. And I think I'll make the bee side over here. So, with that said, I don't want the bees to have to go too far for the honey. Or for the flowers, so I guess 3 by 3 is fine. That's a bit too much, but the idea stands. That's fine. And then I think I want to make them into like pods, basically. So that's pod for 2 of them. It's pod for another 2. Pod for another 2. Another 2. Another couple. Perfect. And then the nests. So that's the thing with the nest. I don't exactly know where I actually want to place the nests. Part of me kind of wants them to be like suspended in the air to prevent them from like just going anywhere they want. I just have to connect a mechanical pump to the back so that I can actually suck the honey out whenever it's done. And then somehow seal that off. For now. That's fine. Go back up here, drop this off. I don't need that. Can this be turned into the bottles? Yes. If that's the case, I'm gonna just turn the rest of these into bottles. And then I will throw them in the... here. So can I make anything with the honey? And then you can make sugar. Not seeing anything else really you can make with honey beyond that. Already have mixed salad. I guess not. So you can make a candy. Yeah, piece of paper. Make honey glazed ham. Make sugar, of course, honey bottles. Honey cookies and rosy cocktails. Which I believe are actually part of the questing guide, yeah. Which is one of the reasons why I need honey, so. Amongst so many thousand others. Those in here since they're kind of a crafting object more than anything else. Don't need the dandelions anymore. That's fine. Now, block-wise, guess we're just gonna use glass. So I kind of want them to be visible while I'm busy doing stuff in there. Alright, let's get these all contained. With ample room for piping and everything. And I think the tanks will be on the back wall if I can make that happen. Bum, 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 bum. And those are sealed. Okay. So this whole side part will all be sealed off pretty well. With a too high gap for the bees to kind of roam themselves, so they can actually kind of do a bit of roaming, even though it's not really efficient. I feel like a bee should have the right to roam. And then the beehives will actually sit on top of this block right here. And I guess the cool part is that this is multiplicatable. I can make this a bit higher if I want in the future. Alright. So... preferably bee nest. Bee nest. And bee nest. Bee nest, bee nest, bee nest. Which means these all get connected. I'll have to make doorways later for the bees, but that's fine. At least bring them into the enclosures. There. Oh wait, crap. Not bad. Forgot those had to be for the beehives. Bump. Bump. And these are all the same. Until I run out of glass. Oh, and I guess I could have sealed them off, yeah. They are sealed now. So I guess I'll probably put like a doorway or something, maybe? Because I don't want them to have like an actual exit. I just want them to be able to have like an area where I could insert them in and leave them. Maybe I could just do a trapdoor design or something. So I'm gonna try to bring them all in one fell swoop without any hassle. So maybe I can just use like a trapdoor, like just little one way in, one way out deal. Because I don't want them pathfinding to anything else. Alright. I'm gonna go get some more glass. Speaking of which, actually, I think I have a I saw like 2,000 glass, I think. Yeah. Venga. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go just fill the top. It's filled in. I gotta leave that alone. Leave all that alone. Leave that. Leave that. I'm just gonna open that lantern. We'll spawn a light here in a minute to cover that light area. Okay. And then that'll just be bringing the bees. So each container will have at least 6 bees at most. Which means they should be able to pretty quickly distribute honey pretty fast. All I gotta do is lead the bees in and then seal up the hole. I just gotta bring 6 bees in there at a time. That's gonna be a pain. Maybe I should get trapdoors. Anyways, worry about that later. Let's just go get some flowers. We'll go ahead and give them some flowers in there so that way they can pollinate. And just in case vanilla ones are the necessary ones, I will grab some vanilla looking ones. Which I don't have a lot of. I mean, I guess I theoretically could just use rose bushes. Theoretically. But I might have to go bone meal some area and try to gather a ton. Yep. Alright. Bone meal, please. Just gonna need a stack of glass for later. Is that on repeat, by the way? That's not one. Is this thing goes up stupid on me. Oh, I forget how to turn off autoplay. There we go. Last time was to play something that's not okay with whatever. Alright, just gotta find an area where it's just nice and grassy and start smacking it with bone meal and smash it. I am out of hunger. It also helps me get everything I need for the bees so I can farm them. Yep. I'm noticing a very significant lack of poppies. Not that that matters. I have a whole farm dedicated to poppies, which I could just grab instead. Oh well. I already have stacks of poppies in here. Oh, my brain sometimes. I was waiting on the villager to reset his trade so I can rebuy from him again. Alright, necklace, please. Just give them all poppies. not gonna try to make it fancy. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. I think that also means that every bee can at least be at one flower at a time now. So that'll make sure at least every bee can be at a flower at some point in time. Right. Alright, now I was gonna get all the different beehives in there and ready to go. I was gonna get more leads. I need to make more of those so that I can use them. Put all the stuff away. We're gonna need a couple stacks of poppies for growing them. So they're definitely gonna want to have quite a few. Don't need seeds anymore. Don't need bone meal. Seeds. Just need the emeralds real quick. I'll use those for now. I don't know if I need them. Then I'm going to go to attempt to buy more beehives from that one guy. And maybe even get his other friends start selling some as well. Let's see. Let's get you started first. And buy whatever you got for that. I will take your regular beehives. You can keep your other beehives. I'm not willing to buy that for that price. Yeah, I'll buy honey blocks. And more honeycomb. And honestly, yeah. Thanks, sir. That was easy. Ow. Now I'm gonna throw this all in the same bin. The bottles and the honey blocks for now. This back on my head. Put that back in the slot. Oh, I'm gonna need about, I don't know, 8. I should have some straw out there in the old chest with all the grinding stuff. Should be able to just use that stuff instead. Let's finish this up. Oh, running out of wood. Yeah, that would do it. Also, you can just kill these guys for that stuff. Didn't know that. Anyways. I think I might have too many beehives, but I'd rather have too many than not enough. Maybe get rid of those other ones and just have the man-made looking ones. Ew. Yeah, I think I'll just do the man-made looking ones. Necklace. It's fine. That works. I want to say it's like a bottle worth each time or something like that. So it's like 250 amount per hive. So that's 1 bucket, 2 buckets, 3 buckets, 4 buckets worth. Not bad. Ain't bad at all. And thankfully I'll just be able to connect all the pipes in one go, hopefully, and then have them go into separate tanks here in the background. And then I have to seal all this off to make sure the bees don't get stuck back here. Which, speaking of which, let me go do that right now. Because I don't want the bees getting all stuck back here at any point. Bruh. Alright, let me go get some more wood. If I had the dirt, I should make a couple more. I should make one more, make 5 buckets, but nah. I feel like 4 buckets can be a bit too much, so. And then as for the nests, they don't really have any use beyond what I've just used them for, so. They can just go. I'll grab some more wood. We'll give this thing a nice little cage in the back. Please, thank you. Let's see. Cage. Oh, and we need the tanks. A lot more than that, honestly. I'll need the poppies for growing the bees up. And then, what else do I need? Definitely the dandelion at the moment. Well, I was just needing wood, right? Well, if I need more, I know where to get it. I have a whole farm dedicated to woods, so... you can just use that next time. I didn't think about decorating this stuff either. Do I have a chisel somewhere? Could have sworn I had a chisel. Yeah, frick. Ow. Oh, okay, I'm gonna decorate it. Kind of forgot I can actually decorate this stuff in like a honeycomb pattern. Make it look at least kind of nice for them. That's definitely not the right bench. What looks kind of the most honeycomby? I'll probably say the laced so far. Or the diamond. Probably the diamond. I kind of like the purity of the laced. Looks just kind of just like little accent. So I think we're going with laced. Alright. I was trying to do earlier before I ran out of wood. This is even like the hardest part. I still gotta grow up the bees. Probably should have worked on that first before I actually did anything else. Anyways, seal this off. Make sure it's all nice and sealed. This is where the bees will be popping in and out of the back, so. And then there'll be a pipes that'll hopefully lead to the middle. That'll be 15 blocks away. If not, I should be able to add some things to make that work out. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then unfortunately I can't turn these into slabs. It's alright. I don't want them to be like perfectly boxed in. Fudge. Which I guess we could put like a lace. We could put like a lace down the middle. That'd look kind of nice. Nice little apiary for the bees, so that way they can actually grow up and make honey for me. Thankfully they'll be well taken care of, they'll never even be bothered. All automated so they never ever get angry. Much more do I need? Not that much. Probably like a half stack. Right, I can just place normal light. Looks nice. Next, I just go and do like a bit of like a middle ground thing. That's fine. I can stay. I can stay. That could stay, that could stay. Go. I'm not gonna have enough. Is that 3, 7? Wait. Yeah, 7. 7 more pieces. I guess we'll go work on growing some of the bees up real quick, and then I can bring up some of them to their pod. Gotta grab some glass first before I do that. Whoop. Oh, you know, just 27 leads should do. The unfortunate part is I'm worried that they're just I'm gonna lose all these leads due to this, so. If I do, I do. I'll quickly make 7 of these. Alright, never mind, just the whole thing. Grab the glass. And glass. Alright, then we go grab the bees. At least some of them anyway. Huh. I'm not even sure maybe even able to get them out of here. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing today? Well, they gotta come out sometime. I guess I could probably force them out with a shearing. Might pop them out. Oh, gonna try. I don't know. It should have worked. From America Phoenix. It should have worked. Jay, I don't know why. There's people sent it before and they did fine, so. I don't know what to tell you. Glad you put all your information in there and did everything you're supposed to. America. Kentucky specifically. What about you? So you need to take a nap. Thanks to the inclement weather. Red and black shape when you try to send it. Give me a second. Let me get these bees bred up. See, I need 3 baby bees. I just need 3 of you bees to come with me. Come on. Oh, come on. You want to come? Come on. We'll take it. Alright. Okay. Are you doing it from your phone or doing it on a computer? Phone and computer. I'm not sure why it ain't working. It should be working. I'm not sure why that's not working. Have you even given me your Discord or even sent an invite? Because I have not seen your Discord whatsoever. Yeah, just send me a friend request. That would actually help out a lot first. I never got it. I don't know who you got. I don't know who you sent it to, but I never got it. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Come on, you three. Let's see if he did. Do you actually have an account? I never got it, and I still don't have it yet. Come on, you three. Put you guys on the farthest one so that way you guys can start. Oop. Wrong blocks. Here. Alright, you three. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Wait for them to get acclimated, and then I'll try to leave. No! They're escaping! Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. No invites about anything when it comes to my way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Just got some music on that I have in the background. I never use it whenever I'm gone and just from the desk, but decided why not today. Nice. Hopefully they'll decide to stay. I'm really hoping they will. I'm assuming I have to break the original hives to get them to stay. So maybe at night, maybe they'll just try to go into the new nest. I'm not exactly sure why that's not working. That being said, if it don't work, it don't work, man. It's no big deal. It is saddening, but it's no big deal. Oh. I might not be able to play it. Because it has to be I'm trying not to do anything copyright. Well, this does have copyright, but like free. It has to be copyright free. There's no way that's all the bees. Oh. Alright, this enclosure now can come down. Hey, that was all the bees. Called Flags of Fury. But at the moment with stream causing issues, I don't know if I'm be able to. On. It's doing that. He got there too so fast. Anyways,